everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yes, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Please tap the like button on your way in. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, Lordy. Is there sound, anyone? Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Miss Mary White. Okay, so y'all can hear me good. Hi, Lifetime 64. How are you? How y'all doing? We're about to get started. Let everybody come in. How is everybody doing on this Monday morning? I've had a long weekend of celebrating y'all. Y'all know it's Aquarius season. Shout out to all my Aquariuses out there. Thank you, Miss Lori Smith. Okay, Miss Mary, you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, I tried to go live last night, y'all. Something was going on. It was not letting me do what needed to be done. So we had to scratch that and just come on today. But it's been some drama already, y'all. Always, huh? Your niece's birthday was on the 20th. Shout out to her, Miss Mary. She's an Aquarius as well. Hi, Caramel Girl. YouTube changed my name from May May. Oh, okay. I didn't know it changed your name. Well, thank you for joining. You guys smash that like button. We finna get started. Y'all. So yes, I had me a good old ball over the weekend. I really enjoyed myself. I still got some stuff planned for this week. Just relaxing and pampering myself and enjoying my birthday. This year I wanted a peaceful birthday where I just pampered myself. So I'm glad everything's been going as planned. We've had a little few hiccups, but nothing too much, nothing we can't deal with. It was nothing major. So that's good. We got to get into the drama today, child. Messy Monday. Messy Monday. So I'm going to start out by saying that everything on the channel and in this video is alleged. These are my opinions. This is my commentary. This will be fair use because we're going to listen to some sounds of somebody. And this is going to be fair use. YouTube, fair use. Everything is alleged. But yeah, this is for documentation, reporting, and education purposes only, y'all. Hit the like button and we're going to get right into it. Everybody that comes in, they're going to have to catch the replay. Thank you, Miss Mary White. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So we got to talk about what's been going on with these so-called content creators. BT and True Beggar. Like, they've been doing the most, and they running scared, y'all. How she used to be all over there, all in her videos, talk about everybody else scared. No, it's you. You're running scared, you're tucking your tail, and you're running scared, ma'am. And it's not going to help you at all. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Yeah, it's too late for all of that. These courts is not playing with nobody. And they finna expose exactly what's been going on and why these people are now running scared and thinking they pulling the wool over our eyes once again. No, we see exactly what you're doing. We don't believe anything you say, BT. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. So y'all know Black Size Handed did her video last week, and she had a lot to say, and I don't believe not anything that she said in that video. It's all a scheme that Todd set up. They are trying to, well, they think they are going to succeed at tricking the judge into believing that they don't know who True Beggar is. Yeah, that's not going to work. As y'all can see, the judges in the courts, they're not dumb. They know exactly what's going on. They're going to ask the right questions, and judges don't just sit back and accept any explanation you think you're going to throw them. You can't show up in court and say you don't know this person, but y'all have been working together for over 2 years now on a court case. Miss Mary said, too late to turn back now, you big dummy. Yeah, they done fucked up the church's money, and they think they're going to get away with it, but the court's going to be on their ass. And I'm glad Tay and everybody else is going to be able to get some justice from what went on. So what's on the screen is the transcripts from the video. And Black Titanic called herself trying to convince everybody that her and True Beggar are now at odds. They think everyone is just, she has to put up one post, and that's all it takes for not only, I guess, the YouTube people, but also the courts and the judge in her daughter case to believe that she don't know who this woman is. And I don't know why at this point in the game they don't see that the court's not going for none of that bullshit. You would think after OWN like completely just finished them 0 and 4, well 0 and 5, you would think they would learn that these courts ain't just finna let you get on here and run your mouth like you do on YouTube. Yeah, the judges are not your subbies. They are not that gullible. They just don't believe everything you say out your mouth. It's not going to be that easy, ma'am. It's definitely not. At this point, True Beggar and Sinking Ship better get to snitching because they're holding a large bag. Oh, they is. They tried to come to YouTube and act like they were turning on each other. For one, if True Beggar is exactly what everyone is thinking she is, and you know that's Black Titanic's daughter, then y'all not gonna turn on each other at all, because y'all both just equally as guilty. So what is it to turn on each other? But stuff is gonna be exposed because these subpoenas that Tay got. So BT got on here, like I said, and I don't know who wrote her little dramatic script for her, but we're just gonna read just a little bit of what BT had to say. So she said, "Where were you? You didn't do anything." And again, y'all, this the transcript, so hey, it's not some of this stuff ain't gonna make sense. We already know how BT talks. The YouTube not even picking up on some of this stuff. She said, "You be telling me that you got strong representation to help my daughter out. Where were you? This judge has nothing to go by to qualify you to debunk whatever T is saying or whatever T is playing to the judge." She means Tay. She has nothing to pull from to debunk anything because there's nothing to debunk. And why wouldn't she show up for you in court? If True Beggar is not your daughter, but y'all know who she is, why didn't y'all expose that in court? You said in your video, she said, "You cannot hide behind my daughter or expect my daughter to bail you out." Now, had it been you, you would have had some kind of representation. That's what she meant, or something there for you on your behalf. Maybe the judge would have had something to. Maybe the judge would have had something to pull out the hat. No, the judge is not pulling anything out the hat for y'all. Y'all not finna pull no type of tricks, no rabbits, nothing out the hat. Y'all, all she had to do was show up if she wasn't your daughter. All she had to do was show up as a witness and talk to the judge. That's simple. If she wanted her identity protected so bad because she's not your daughter, she's another person, Why didn't she show up to court and ask the judge that her information and stuff be sealed, that certain stuff be sealed? Why are y'all acting like that wasn't an option for her? Okay. If True Beggar is not your daughter, BT, why didn't she show up to court and explain everything to the judge as quick as she hopped on here to tell everybody else that she's not your daughter? She hopped on an Instagram live and said that she hopes the judge hears her live instead of showing up to court. She said she hopes the judge hear her live on Instagram. How would the judge hear your live on Instagram, man? The judge is not your subbies. I'm sure the judge doesn't tune into this type of entertainment or whatever is going on, this drama-filled videos that you like to produce. I'm sure the judge does not listen to that type of stuff. And even if she did, ma'am, how is that going to be considered in a court of law? A YouTube live that you saying you went at the same time, like we said, could have been recorded. It could have been pre-recorded, as everyone assumes it is. So that doesn't make any sense at all. And so we're gonna listen to this doggone video, because now that she's saying they beefing because she says True T thinks they're working with Tay. True Beggar know y'all not working with Tay, and y'all not mad at each other, which is exactly why she did not come out and have anything to say about your video, because y'all came up with that together. That's y'all trying to trick the courts. So you think because we already know y'all be in the chats, y'all watch everybody's videos, and y'all try to pick information out about what y'all can use. So y'all already seen that we were saying that the courts need to subpoena BT as a witness. And I don't know why she wouldn't be there off jump. You say True Beggar is not your daughter. Why wouldn't you show up to court for your daughter? True to you asking where she was, this hypothetical person y'all making up, you asking where she was, baby, where were you? If you know this lady that you've been working with for the past 2 years is not your daughter, and your daughter is facing all these repercussions by herself, why weren't you there? Why would the courts have to subpoena you? But y'all be in Tay chat and y'all watch her videos. So y'all seen everybody saying, yeah, BT needs to be called. She needs to be subpoenaed as a witness. And now you're trying to come out with a video and post it on YouTube and make it seem like you're beefing with this True Beggar person. Oh, she just won't show up for me, Your Honor. She's been telling us that she's going to show up. I don't know her. I don't know why she won't come out and help us. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. You could have kept that. They constantly have you out here embarrassing yourself and you trying to do damage control, but you're not helping. And none of this shit is going to work in a court of law. So let's listen to this video that True Beggar says how involved she was in BT's case. Because somebody you don't know how they look, you've never seen them, you've only spoken with them. Why is this person so involved in your case? And in their own words, they're one of the first people to be notified about your case, and they're in constant contact with your lawyer. So let's hear what she had to say.
Notified, so I don't need anyone in my inbox telling me anything. Okay, clowns. And T from TP, that fucking case is my lane. Since you want to tell me to stay in my lane.
One moment, y'all. Let's get this together. Y'all know StreamYard be hating bad.
Because y'all know that I'm going to read the documents. I'm only one person, and this isn't the only thing that I'm working on. I can't help that a blogger called herself beat me to the punch at reading these court documents for clicks and views, okay? I get the information to you all as fast as I can, and whenever anything is filed, I'm one of the first people to be notified. Fucking case is my lane, since you want to tell me to stay in my lane. Bitch, you the one swerving over where I am, idiot. Rushing to report on.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know. StreamYard just hates me. They want me to go ahead and purchase their services. They like, we're not gonna let nothing play. You want to play something, you need to purchase their services. So I guess that's what I'm gonna have to double down and do. I've been dragging my feet because I barely go live, but I'm gonna have to do it if I want to show this doggone video. But basically, in the video, we have True T, and I'm gonna post them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post them in a voiceover video. But we have True T admitting on her channel that was terminated that she's one of the first to be notified in the Black Titanic case. She says that she's paying out of pocket. She's very involved. She's paying out of pocket. She's talking to the lawyer. She's the reason for this case. So if she's the reason for the case, how don't y'all know each other? So in over 2 years of litigation, because that's how long y'all been going to court, for over 2 years, all y'all did was talk on the phone. How are you able to speak to the attorney if the attorney hasn't seen you? BT hasn't met you in person, but she just trusts you that much, all because you started a GoFundMe. It wasn't even your money. It was other people's money. So you mean to tell me somebody that she never saw was speaking, found her lawyer? Let's not forget that part. She found the lawyer for BT. So this woman you have never seen face to face. Y'all only heard each other's voices. You found her an attorney. You started the GoFundMe and raised money for her. You talk to the attorney every time something gets filed. You're notified. They send you the documents. Remember, you said you have access to the documents and everything that's filed. You're one of the first ones to be notified. So out of all of that stuff, and y'all never met each other, and y'all think y'all gonna be able to walk up into a court and tell a judge, oh, I don't know her. I don't know her, Your Honor. I never met the woman. I'm trying to get her to come to court, but she's turned on me and my daughter. And they think that's gonna work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'll post a second video with the clip so y'all can hear her out of her own mouth. Because y'all know they like to say how we be lying and we report false information. So I'm gonna let your own words speak. And I'm gonna post a video today after we get off live. Or I may just go back live once I sign up for a freaking StreamYard subscription. And then hopefully it'll working because I know my doggone Wi-Fi is strong. The connection is good. So it just has to be at this point StreamYard. So now today, after all the bullshit of Black Titanic trying to get out of the mess and the hole that she's dug for herself, True T is sending everybody these cease and desists. Girl, girl, bye. Like if you don't kick rocks, how many times have people sent her cease and desist? Because a few of the content creators actually sent her a cease and desist, and she ignored them. So I just want to know how she gonna justify this in court, because she's even over on her Instagram saying how she's going to sue bloggers. And we know she's been saying that for just over a year as well, that she's going to sue them. She claimed her emergency live was for people that um, she was going to be suing, and she was securing some type of legal representation that she never did. And so you ignored other people's cease and desist about talking about them, but you think they supposed to honor your cease and desist. And you think the court is going to look at your cease and desist over everybody else and say, this is the one we going to make sure we enforce. This is the one we going to make sure that people suffer the consequences for this lady. But the judge ain't going to look at nobody else's and say, ma'am, you violated they cease and desist and was still talking about them. But that just goes to show how delusional these people is and the type of people y'all working with. She think that a court, a lawyer, even if you hire an attorney, baby, I don't care if you go get the dream team. You think they gonna walk into court and say, yeah, we sent these people a cease and desist and they were talking about us. Girl, do you know how many videos and recordings and receipts people have of you talking about them for over 2 years? And saying the most vile and nasty stuff. And you mad because people are calling you a liar and calling you another content creator's daughter. But you was out here talking about people's kids being bastards. You was talking about somebody getting a transplant. You were just talking about everything. So yeah, I don't know what type of, well, we obviously know these people are very delusional, and they little odd tricks and games they think they're gonna play, it's not gonna work. So last week Tay also dropped some tea about the court date. You know, Black Titanic has been waiting for this court date that's supposed to be coming up in March, where it was a status hearing. Basically, she was not going to get anything thrown out. On is gone off the case, and they will not be back, and that's obvious. Okay, we already know they not finna be back. So what she thought was finna happen at that status hearing in March, I don't know, but that was just literally going to be a hearing for them to let them people know that, yeah, the Supreme Court ain't fucking with her either. They denied and dismissed her appeal that her attorney was not even supposed to file. So they don't even know the procedures when it comes to certain things. So Tay dropped the tea last week that the court uh answered a motion that was filed by OWN, because OWN seen that shit on the docket and was like, wait, hold on, who this for? Who this for? So OWN filed a motion with the court and like, we need you to clarify this, judge. Why are we still supposed to be having any type of hearings when it comes to us in our motions? She didn't already tried it. She didn't have 4 chances to come at us, all losses. Then she went to the Supreme Court in Alabama in the Court of Appeals, got her 2 more losses, and now we having a status hearing that's mentioned in our motion. Clarify what this is, because it ain't for us. And OWN said, you right, calm down, hold it. Let me get this shit straight. And OWN said, you know what? You right. Dismiss this shit. It don't need to be no motherfucking hearing. We know they ass and lost. We know they out of chances. Yeah, no. We're gonna dismiss this March court date. So Tay had dropped the T where the judge had granted that, right? And like we said, he went ahead and denied that, and it was like, no, y'all not finna get no stay. Y'all not finna get shit from us, okay? What part of that don't y'all understand? So that was on the 21st, January 21st. So then, not knowing when to quit and who exhibits this, every last person that they be come in contact with exhibits the same characteristics. They don't know when to stop. It's been 2 years and y'all have not been able to get on to stay on this case. They've been dismissed 4 separate times. The Supreme Court said, get the fuck out of here. So then they took another L when the court said, yeah, Griffin, your motion to set aside the judgment or recuse the judge and to stay the case, that shit denied. So they caught their other L. And then on the 24th, they went ahead and they filed another motion, y'all. So BT got whoever she got over there filing these motions. I don't know if it's Chat GP. I don't know who it is, okay? But she got somebody to file her motion. And then she had to come back, circle back, and amend that same motion. So her amended motion was submitted on January 24th, where she says Griffin wants to amend the motion to recognize conversion to SJ to set aside the prejudicial error entered against Griffin on 121/26 to set/hold all hearings and to set aside the 7/25/25 and 121/26 non-final orders. Baby, these motions these orders were not entered against you in error. Okay? And you need to acknowledge that and move on. So you guys, they filed a 48-page motion on the 24th. And you want to know why I'm not going to buy this motion and read it, y'all? Because it's literally a waste of time and money. Nothing's going to change. Nothing has changed for them in 2 years. Every single motion that they have gotten, and I'm going to go ahead and hold BT hand with a napkin in between to let her know that nothing's going to change, baby. Every single motion you have filed in the last 2 years has got denied and rejected expeditiously. Okay? So you're not going to get a change. This motion right here, yeah, that shit's going to get denied. Nothing was done in the error. And y'all know this. So I don't know why they keep trying to file wasting paper. Poor trees. They just wasting so much paper in this world. It don't even make no sense. Because this 48-page motion, y'all, like I said, it's no reason to even read it. Because all of their motions they have filed have been repetitive. They don't add any new information. They don't add any new information to their pages. They just say the same thing over and over that they've been saying for the last 2 years that hasn't got them anywhere. So not only is it a waste of time and money to buy and read these documents, because I just can't take them anymore, we already know the outcome. At this point in the game, we can pretty much predict that her motion is going to be what? Denied. So at this point, we're just waiting for the judge to put it in writing that their 124/26 motion was denied. And they're not going to get that. I don't understand why she's not trying to fight this case that's kind of still on the docket against Maurice. They were too greedy and thought they were going to come up on and not. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, I guess they had big dreams. I don't want to tell people don't dream big. But baby, don't be psych ward crazy about something. Like, you were not going to win that case against OWN. And after the first and second time that OWN was dismissed off this case, they should have just went on about their merry way and focused on defending themselves against Maurice Scott. Because they still have the lawsuit against him. He is still suing them for defamation. And he still has the proof that they committed the defamation, where they said he was a drug kingpin. So instead of focusing on that and how they're going to defend themselves, they keep trying to fight the courts about OWN, and nothing has changed for them in 2 years. And all they doing is making these people angrier and angrier. And at any point in time, OWN is going to slap their ass with a motion that say, hey, We want to seek our legal fees. And we know OWN already know they ain't got it. And that's why they ain't asked for it at this point in time, because they know they can't afford. They children's children will be on a payment plan trying to pay OWN's legal fees back. Okay. And I don't know that. But it's the point that they just keep wasting the court's time and filing all these motions that they know are going to be denied. See, the thing about it, they did all this and wanted them are women enough to apologize for the wrong they have done to everybody. Yeah. And you know what? I don't think the amount of arrogance and stupidity and delusion they have, nobody was expecting an apology from them. If they just would have shut the fuck up and moved the fuck on, this shit would have been forgotten like long ago. But they had to keep escalating. They had to keep pouring gas on the fire. And that's what they've been doing for over a year with the content creators and over 2 years with this case against OWN. They've just been digging themselves deeper and deeper and deeper. And now they done hit the bottom and recognize which it is no gold. There is no treasure under here. Y'all done fucked up. All of them have done all of this towards don't know, never hold on. All of them have done all of this towards people they don't even know, never met, and none of them are women enough to apologize. We read that one. I'm sorry. They walls are closing in on them and they're running scared. They definitely are. And nothing is going right. Nobody's done it and they want to walk away. Now they both don't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe. Like, what? Now y'all don't want nothing to do with the GoFundMe. BT is saying, oh, just go ahead and send it to my Cash App. Don't send it to the GoFundMe. I have my own Cash App. And now True Beggar is saying, don't tell me nothing about the case. Oh, now you want to walk away from the whole case. If y'all want to donate, the GoFundMe is going to stay up for legal purposes, but don't tell me nothing about the case. But you were just saying it was basically your case. But now you don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, wonder why. After y'all sat there and watched Tay's live stream where she said that the judge granted her early what's it called? It was just at the tip of my doggone tongue. Early discovery and sent them subpoenas. Now everybody want to run scared. BT want to hop on her YouTube channel and fake a beef with you. You don't even respond to that. You just pick up and keep going. And your answer to that is to continue to blame content creators, to continue to talk about Tay and everybody else. And then you hop on you click your button and you skip over everything else that's been said. But you want to say, oh, I'm going to send them some cease and desist. No, wait a minute, man. Why didn't you take your ass to that court? Why aren't you trying to do everything in your power to help prove that this lady is not you? It was such an injustice when Maurice were going, when y'all claim Maurice committed these illegal acts and he's attacking black women and he's going after the elderly, but according to them, you don't want to help them. So what's up with that? You gonna skip over all that? You gonna hop on your Instagram and say some shit about you hope a judge see your damn live? You hope the judge can see your live, and did. It wasn't even mentioned in court because BT daughter had the chance to even mention that in court. Well, she's gonna go live, but wait, I forgot. They thought you were gonna show up. Why didn't she mention that in court either? And say, well, we don't know this lady, but she told me she told my mom that she was gonna show up for us to help prove that it's not me. Like, y'all just really went in there with a briefcase full of I don't know that lady, and thought the judge would say, God damn it, that's enough. PPO dismissed, and click that gavel, and everything was going to be done in your favor. Just off a simple, I don't know that lady. Mm-hmm. That's what they had in their back pocket. That's what they walked into court with. Those 5 words. 5 words that they thought was going to win the case. They thought that was just enough. That's sufficient. You go in there, Keita, and you tell that judge you don't know that lady, and boom, everything's going to be okay. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. These people are really delusional, y'all, and they think we really falling for that shit. And it ain't even us that they need to be worried about. It's the court. Y'all should know to stop trying to play these games with the court because the shit is not gonna go. It's not. It's not getting y'all nowhere, but in deeper trouble because she's the one running the case. It's sounding like it. Because why couldn't you show up in court? There's no reason for you not to be able to show up in court. And from my understanding, y'all, they were on a fucking virtual. The fucking court was on Zoom. So she could have definitely showed up with her camera off. Now, the judge may have requested her to turn her camera on, but I'm just saying she could have said so many different things. She could have said, well, hey, I need to know that my identity is not going to be. She could have said so much stuff. You know, she claimed people was threatening her, riding up on her with tent. Her life was threatened. Why didn't you show up on that Zoom with your camera off and explain all of that to the judge? Why didn't you do that, True Beggar? It was literally a fucking virtual Zoom. Taden already told us that the judge had to put them in a breakout room so they can exchange their evidence. Why didn't you pop on and say, hey, I am such and such? Bop, 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 bop. Why didn't you get up there and say that? Like, yeah, no. I'm sorry. Nobody is gonna fucking believe that shit. We don't believe that. And y'all ass is grass. And the judge finna get a hold to all the information. Because she lying. Why she always lying? I don't know. Why you always lying? For real, cause girl, you too fucking old for that shit. You get on the internet talk all that shit and she really think the motherfucking cease and desist gonna do something. Like I already said, girl, you ain't honored not one person cease and desist. You've been talking about these people for years and they have the fucking evidence, police reports, video recordings, screenshots. They have all of that to prove it. And they even have the screenshots of the cease and desist they sent you. But you kept talking about these people anyways. But you think only your shit is enforceable. Y'all, she really think, I don't know who she think. I don't know if she thinks she God's gift to the world or what. But why do she feel in her brain that it's only her information that needs to be protected after you done tried to blast all of these content creators online? Why do she think it's only her cease and desist that the courts are going to honor? Why the fuck did she think that they was going to walk up in court and say, I don't know that lady, and the judge was just going to be like, yeah, that part? Girl, fuck out of here. Y'all are beyond delusional. Y'all need some fucking medicine, and y'all need to stay y'all ass off the line. Now she mad because YouTube and really kicked her off talking about YouTube gonna see her in court. Girl, YouTube is gonna drag your ass just like OWN dragged your ass. And that's just what it is. They're going to drag you, ma'am. You violated their guidelines, and the screenshots and the information has been sent to them. Not only they still have access to all of that in their system. Just because your channel was terminated, don't think that Google ain't got every single thing you post, ma'am. Yes, they do. Y'all would be surprised at how much stuff is recorded online. What did y'all think they gave our ass access to social media for? It is to keep tabs, ma'am. Okay, but we ain't gonna go down the conspiracy theory. We ain't gonna even go down that lane because that's a whole different lane. But if you think they ain't got every single stroke you done typed on that motherfucking YouTube channel, you're going to be proven wrong. If you don't think YouTube have what the fuck they need to drag your ass in court, you're going to be fucking wrong. Just like y'all was wrong with this case with just like y'all was wrong with this case with fucking Maurice Scott. You're going to be shown and proven wrong. You're not going to get a dime out of fucking YouTube, ma'am. You caused your own destruction. You got on here and you talked all that shit. So I'm finna, you know what, y'all, they be asking for donations. So I am going to go ahead and donate 2 pairs of shoes to True T and Black Titanic for them to wear to court. I'm gonna donate them some shoes. Because I know they already got the outfit and everything else they need. I'm going to donate them each a pair of shoes so they can wear to court to face these judges and to face these charges. because y'all are some fucking clowns. You're not gonna win not one case. You're gonna waste your money, and everybody is going to fucking counter sue you if you think they're not. Everybody has the motherfucking proof on y'all. If y'all think these people that you claim that you're gonna sue is not going to counter sue you, and I would bet my last that they are going to go ahead and probably be victorious in their cases, yeah, we gonna see. But I'm gonna donate y'all 2 pair of shoes because I feel sorry for y'all. We know them boots y'all done had on the ground. Y'all done walked the soul off them bitches. Them boots, yeah. Y'all done walked them across states at this point. So we're gonna donate y'all those shoes. No need to say thank you. That's a gift from moi to toi. And yeah, I want to see y'all show up in court and think y'all gonna really leave with some justice because y'all have been harassing, bullying, stalking, and doxing and doing everything y'all can. And so y'all ass will be shown. Yeah, them boots they had on the ground, Miss Mary, they done wore the rubber off them motherfuckers. They really have. They done wore the fucking rubber. So we didn't been as gentle. Everybody has been as gentle as they could be with them and try to explain to them because it's obvious they're a little slow. So we had to take it a little slow with them. Speak softly and at a slower pace. See from TV, hey girl, I have a case upcoming with Queen Sheba if she serves me by March 15th. So there might be something. It's a federal case that you may be interested in covering. Okay, PVE, I'm gonna look into it. Girl, not Sheba. Not Sheba coming after the CCs, baby. It just never ends. They done tagged her in, I guess. Now she coming to sue you about some content, y'all. That's crazy. PPE. That really is. That's a bunch of bull, man. It's so weird. Yeah, that's so weird to me. Like I'm all for everybody saying that they're protecting their content and stuff like that, but it's like it gets to a point where we just know pettiness where we see pettiness. So, if that video if somebody was using some of her, I'm gonna put it like this, if somebody was using a piece of her content and it wasn't per se people that she called herself beefing with, I don't think she would have did it. So I don't know. I just feel like because y'all were pointing out what was said about people in that particular live, that's why she took offense and she's taking it this far. But that is kind of crazy to be sitting here and suing you. And she's going to lose against Esquire. PBE. Yes, PBE Esquire. PBE been dragging bitches in court too. I mean, I thought everything was fair use as long as you gave your commentary about it. So, hey, I don't know. Hey, Brownie. Thanks for joining the live. We over here talking about these delusional ass ladies. And, of course, StreamYard is not even acting the fuck right. So, we can't even listen to the fucking video. Wow, PBE. This is so fucking weird. Seems as though she wants to be in something so bad. Weirdo. Yeah, I mean, like, why is people just throwing lawsuits around? I thought people asked for the content. I thought people asked everybody, where is the content? They was shouting that shit from the mountaintops. Where is the content? So when people start talking about content, then it became a problem. Because let's be real, Queen Sheba opened the door for that. She really did. The stuff that was going on YouTube, the beef and all that stuff, it had nothing to do with Queen Sheba. And she said she did a panel on her channel. Of course, you're always free to talk about, have any topic on your channel that you want. But you held a panel for people that basically was all one-sided, but you claimed you was doing it under the guise of being neutral. So when other people got up there, it didn't seem like, they were treated the same as the ones that was going against them. So you can't hop in the mud but then get mad when your boots get dirty, you know? So like you kind of inserted yourself and you opened the door for people to have something to say about what's said on your platform because you held this public panel and it was supposed to be, you know, an open panel, open to everybody. So you can't get mad when people that actually had something to do with the topic wanted to come up and get their moment to speak because that's what you said you were doing. And then now, you know, they went, I don't know, they was in her membership this time. I guess she's saying, well, it was in my membership. It's different. But you said you deleted that membership, you know? So I don't know. It just seems like they just didn't like the light that was being shed on them. Yeah, I don't know why she was baited into coming after me because unlike the rest of them, her and her husband are the only ones that seem to have any assets, and I'm going to sue her. So I'm waiting. Oh my, that's unfortunate though. It really is. It shouldn't even come to all of this. It really shouldn't. If she wouldn't have said what she said, she wouldn't be involved. Weird, exactly. Like the panel opened the door, and the panel that she willingly held on her channel opened the door. So you know, you got people on there dragging us because I was a part of that too. They were dragging us. Everybody that wasn't um True Beggar and BT, they were dragging all the other content creators. So then when other content creators have a response to that and they're showing proof because so much shit gets misconstrued and they're showing proof of what's said so no words can be misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? That's what your content was being used for. Receipts, you know, so nothing can be misconstrued and you should have liked that your content was being used because there nobody can say you said something you didn't say. You know what I'm saying? So if they were literally just showing the video and letting people hear exactly what was said by that person, what's the issue? Because y'all be over there talking fucking reckless and talking about people. And when people have rebuttals and they have receipts to back up their rebuttals, y'all take an issue with that. Because if somebody's playing my video and they're playing exactly what I'm saying, and then they have a response to that, why would I get mad and say, "Oh, you paying my content on your channel? You can't do that." No, I said what the fuck I said. I thought that's what wasn't that what the panel called? I said what the fuck I said. So why are y'all mad that people are letting others hear what the fuck you said? That's just crazy to me. That don't make no sense. It's not cause for. Nobody should be suing nobody at this point, other than the other shit that went on, like with Tay and people coming to her house, taking pictures of her fucking tag, knocking on her door. That yeah, that has made it to the courtroom, and I don't see anything wrong with what Tay is doing. But UPBE being dragged back to court for that's kind of weird. Not kind of, it is weird. Yes, Brownie, that's their whole MO. They come up with the fake lawsuit and fake to provoke you. When you strike back, they go to their channel um, to fame the hell out of you and then beg. Yeah, it's so weird. Brownie says StreamYard is Aggie. I had to scroll back up, y'all. Yes, it is, but I already know what it is, Brownie. StreamYard said, hey, run us our money. You trying to go live and play videos and do all of that, baby. You need to get some type of subscription over here. And you know what? I ain't even mad at them. It just wasn't. I just couldn't justify playing monthly for StreamYard because I barely go live. Y'all see the channel now. But I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it, but I'm gonna have to start putting it to use. So that means more content, I guess. I'll start going live more so I can make sure I get my money worth. Cause baby, other than that, they won't let a bitch be great over here. I'm trying to play videos. They want to jump all around. Like, just play the video. Then I tried to keep the video short. The video is probably just a little bit over a minute or something. And they like, nope, we still don't give a finnuck. She wants an excuse to beg for money. I honestly don't like that. Why assert yourself for what? She has stated several times how she doesn't strike. It's all content. Seems like a need to be in the mix. Exactly, because I thought it was content. Y'all was begging for content. And like I said, if somebody's playing your video, that was showing the people exactly what you said. So nobody can get anything misconstrued. Nobody can put words in your mouth. The shit is all there. They can hear it coming directly from you. You opened the door, you had the panel, you had all these people up there that talked negatively about everybody. Now that these people have a response and they want to show people exactly what you said and what was said about them and what they don't agree with and what they got receipts for, now y'all striking people. That's not right. That is not right. It's weird behavior. Like, you threw yourself in the mix, like, hey. So she had to say something because she was pulling the strings behind the scenes and know that things are in the open. She has to come out and say something to let them know she's with them. Probably so, child. Probably so. Bernie said, "Oh my God, StreamYard did that to me too. When I cancel my subscription, they try to force you to pay. They do, because they like, girl, you're not finna play that shit on our platform." They said it's fun, but we finna do it. They said you cannot do that unless you pay for this subscription. And I know I got a strong doggone Wi-Fi connection. All my little bars are there for my Wi-Fi. So it has to be StreamYard, baby. They gonna force a nigga to pay for it, child. They gonna force you to pay. The memberships are for extra money on YouTube's. Yeah, they are. But it's also so people, they can have a little privacy on what I guess it's like a little thin layer because anybody can subscribe, but it's a little bit of privacy. But yeah, the only video I was trying to play was of True Beggar Tay, and I know I seen Tay in the chat. Tay, hey Tay, did I speak to you, Tay? Hey Tay. But I'm sure you got these videos too, Tay. But I'm gonna make a voiceover video. It's just True Beggar admitting that she is balls deep in that lawsuit with BT and Maurice. So how are they going to claim that they don't know each other when she's saying that not only did she, we got her on tape saying she found the attorney in the case. She said she paid out of pocket for the attorney. She said she's one of the first to be notified when documents are filed in the case. So she said all of that. So, ma'am, if you're that involved in the case, it's no way that this lady can sit here and say that she don't know you. Yeah, she knows you. She knows you very well.
First people to be notified. So I don't need anyone in my inbox telling me anything, okay? And T from TP, that fucking report on the case before I do. Don't even know what the fuck you talking about. A case that I put together, now paying out of pocket for, arrange everything for.
Y'all see that goddamn foolishness? That hating ass shit. Yeah, I'm gonna post a quick little voiceover video when I get off a live. I'm gonna do a little quick voiceover video just to show what's being said in there. Because yeah, you admitted to having a lot of involvement in this case, ma'am. And there's no way that this lady gonna sit out here and say, I don't know, I've never seen this lady face, I never talked to her, but you talking to her attorney has permission to talk to you about her legal case, and she ain't never seen your face. You renting cars, you doing everything for her, you paying out of pocket. That's the biggest thing. So the judge, because if I was a judge, there's no way somebody is paying out of pocket for another person they do not know attorney. Come on now. Now, even with the GoFundMe, yeah, people paid out of pocket for that, but baby, it wasn't no big chunk. Everybody donated what they could. But True T, you said you was over there handling what wasn't getting paid for about a GoFundMe, which we know wasn't very much because of how much y'all raised. And she ain't won not one fucking motion. Fuck, okay? She ain't won not one motion. So y'all that just came in, let's real quickly go over this before I hop off. You know, Tay, you dropped the tea that the hearing that was supposed to be in March was dismissed because own lawyers went to the court and they said, who this for? They said, no, judge, we need this shit corrected. We trying to wrap our mind around this. We done whoop their ass. We done drug them in the streets of Alabama 5 times. And the Supreme Court told them they didn't want to hear that shit. They dismissed that shit at the highest level. And so why are we seeing that we have a upcoming, even if it's a status hearing? I don't want it to know what the fuck that was for. So the judge was like, yeah, our bad. Let's go ahead and get this shit straight. Dismiss, denied, rejected, you know? And so after that was dropped by Wente Talk, y'all go check her video out on the 21st. Then Black Titanic had her daughter, her sister, her reverend, I don't know who she had dropped these motions. But on the 24th, they circled back and tried to file a motion that they ended up having to amend to where now they're trying to get the motion amended. They said motion to recognize conversion to SJ to set aside president. Lord, why I can't even talk, y'all? Why I can't say the word? Prejudicial error entered against Griffin on 1/21/26 to set/hold all hearings and to set aside the 7/25/25 and 1/21 non-final orders. They filed a 48-page motion, child. So, like I was telling everybody earlier in the video, like I'm not gonna even purchase that fucking document. It's not that much. I think it's like $19, but it's a waste of time and money at this point to purchase their motions. Every single thing is redundant. They're not bringing any new facts into the case. They just keep repeating themselves with the same shit they've been saying over 2 years now. And not only is the motions redundant and they keep saying the same shit, we already know what's going to be happening. Y'all already know what the judge finna say. And the judge be responding fast. So we already know the judge finna say what? Denied, rejected, get that shit out of here. Quick. Like, no, the judge is finna deny their motion. So when the judge deny their motion, we'll read the order. Because they ass ain't finna do nothing. I'm not finna waste my time. They be making my fucking head hurt saying the same shit over and over and the same stuff we've read now for 2 whole years. So yeah, I don't even have to read that. We already know the outcome, and I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be denied. Just like every single motion they filed in the last 2 years, the shit is finna be denied. And so they can do what? They can just get the fuck out of here. The judge said kick rocks with that bullshit. We don't want to hear it. Get your money to child. I don't need to, because the way they keep fucking with these people and keep filing these motions trying to get them up there, and the courts already said they gone. No, you're not bringing these people into this. I don't just know they ain't got no damn money. They know they trying to get money out there. They said applied and denied expeditiously, y'all. They wasn't playing with their ass. They gonna deny that shit too. That's why they out here trying to run from all these other cases and stuff, but still claiming that they gonna sue people. True Beggar over there on her Instagram talking about she finna go live today because she's gonna talk about her suing bloggers. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Bloggers are gonna sue you at this point. Like, bloggers are gonna sue you. We have screenshots, we have videos, we have hella evidence of you talking about people for over a year, 2 years for Caramel World. We not finna do that with you today. So y'all, since StreamYard is fucking hating, I'm going to go ahead and just include those videos in a little voiceover video. And y'all be sure to check it out so we can hear in her own words just how much involvement she had with BT's case. And we can see that the courts is going to legally whoop they ass. Because what do you mean you don't know that lady? What do you mean? You do. And we know Black Titanic came out here with her little video thinking she gonna trick the courts by saying, oh, I had to come out and make a video and ask her why she didn't show up for us. She was supposed to show up for us. Girl, that's not gonna work. Your daughter tried it when she took her ass to court and said she don't know that lady. It's not gonna work because you think you coming and dropping one video on YouTube to tell people that you and True T are now at odds because she think y'all working with Tay. We know that's a lie. So if you're subpoenaed as a witness, Black Titanic, again, y'all, let's hold her hands with the napkin in between. If you're subpoenaed as a witness, that is not gonna work. The judge is not gonna say, "Oh, you issued one little video saying that she told y'all she was gonna show up to court for y'all and she ain't showing up for y'all, so that proves that you don't know her." No, ma'am. She's been working with you for over 2 years. She said she talks to your attorney. She paid for your attorney out of pocket. She found your attorney. She did everything. She knew Maurice was in court. She supposedly went to court with you. At one point in time, she said she was in the court. Didn't nobody know what was going on because that was her big gripe with me. She said, I didn't know what the fuck was going on because I wasn't in court. So she was saying she was in court with you. So how you don't know this lady? That little video you made not gonna work. It's not convincing nobody that y'all ain't working together and that y'all don't know each other. So I hope they do subpoena her ass as a witness because I want her to get up there under oath and lie and say she don't know who that person is. Like Houseway when she was live on IG saying BT giving her live court updates. Exactly. But then all of a sudden when y'all heard people in your chat, that's how you know they be all up in your videos. Because then when they heard people in your chat and everybody discussing about how they need to start subpoenaing witnesses, i.e. the people that have had contact and have exchanged money with her for over 2 years. As soon as they heard that, they had to do some damage control. And BT had to hop on over there to her motherfucking channel and get up there and lie and think everybody was going to believe her. And she thought that was going to absolve her of something. Oh, she really doesn't know who this lady is. She's saying that the lady is not showing up for them. Girl, please. Nobody believes that shit. Nobody is going to believe that shit. I'm here. Hey, friend. Hey, T. I hope you're over there feeling better. I'm sending some prayers your way. I hope you're feeling better over there. They've been up here lying. See, we all know. They sent y'all some doggone cease and desist. I said, child, please. That's just her being delusional. That she think that all the cease and desist that she got from other people telling her not to speak on them, she think that shit didn't mean nothing. But she think the court gonna honor her fucking cease and desist after she ignored everybody that sent her one. It don't work like that, love. We know you over there living in La La Land, but you can see over here in the real world, y'all been getting y'all ass drugged through the streets of Alabama and Atlanta. Oh, Georgia. I mean, because they say somewhere else, right? Atlanta is the city. So yeah, they've been getting drugged, baby, through Alabama and Georgia. And they think they're gonna go to court again. She showed up to court with five words. That was her big plan that she just knew was gonna fucking work. I don't know that lady. The famous, her first famous mantra is "It's me," but then she has another one. It's "I don't know that lady," and she thought that was all it was gonna take to get her out of that court with getting that PPO lifted. The judge is not your subbies, ma'am. The judge is not your YouTube audience that just likes because you curse people out so they agree with every single little thing you say. That's not how it works in court. You can't come up in here with no motherfucking evidence Well, just your motherfucking word denying that you know somebody and think that's all it takes for the court. And it don't work like that. So I'm so ready to see all of this play out and all of this stuff get exposed because it's been a long time fucking coming. She done got on here fucking with everybody, and now she think stuff is gonna go her way, even though her whole fucking life been falling apart since she decided to fuck with people. It don't make no sense. She said, "Hey, giving you a real tea. I pray you are getting better and stronger daily. Sending prayers and healing for you." Exactly. Yes. Send T all of the healing prayers. Yes, yes, yes. And be very specific in your wording in your prayers. Be very specific. We're asking for total healing and restoration of mind, body, and soul. And we're asking for a long, long life, y'all. Be very specific when you're praying for people. Some people just pray for healing, but you have to pray for longevity in your life as well. You have to be very specific with your prayers, and that's how you get them answered correctly. Um, yeah. So please, please, please pray for T y'all. Y'all send him all the love and light y'all can, the positive vibes. Do that, do that, do that. Thank y'all so much. Yes, you're so welcome, my love. We can't have nothing going wrong with Pastor over there now. We got to keep Pastor here to keep speaking the truth and spreading the word. You know, it's a lot of fucking evil people out here. Just like she mentioned that. Because Truth was over there on live something, and they think everything is so funny, y'all. She be so upset. We be over there in Tay chat having a time. She said, Tay think everything so funny. Yeah, bitch, we do. We think so fucking funny, bitch. Did I? Oh, y'all late, y'all. But so y'all don't have to catch the replay on this part. I'm donating 2 pair of shoes to BT and to True Beggar. You know, they always asking for donations, so I've decided to donate 2 pair of shoes to them because you bitches are fucking clowns. And we absolutely do think you motherfuckers are funny. You're funny looking, you're funny smelling, you're funny talking, bitch. You're just all around funny. And so I'm going to donate these shoes to go with your clown outfit that we constantly see y'all showing up and wearing. Yeah, we're going to donate that to you guys. Okay? Because you're fucking clowns. So they be over there so mad and so bothered, hey, that you be over there and we be in your chat and we be over there having a fucking time rolling and laughing our ass off. And they mad because they can't comment because they watching from the fucking bushes. Come out the bushes. You fucking clowns. These bitches are just too much. I can't take them serious. And they think everything laughing. They think everything so funny. They just laugh at everything. Yeah, bitch. Just like you had your ass over there on your channel, laughing about everybody else, making your jokes. Then I got video of you laughing at people. You laughing at shit that is serious. You know what I'm saying? We laugh at we make a little jokey joke, you know, but nothing too serious. We over there dragging you bitches, but we don't get into the gutter with y'all, you know? So y'all looking at us because y'all down there in the gutter laughing, but we up here laughing, looking down at you bitches because we don't have to get dirty and filthy like y'all to have us a good old time and to have us a good kiki about you bitches. And it's nice to know. I mean, we already knew they be in the bushes. We knew that. We knew that. But it is just nice to know, you know. Thank you for that confirmation. Because just like she be in listening to me some because she do carry. Yeah, you heard this lady say she has protection because you have been sending motherfucking people to her home, whether it was a private investigator, whether it was to get her served, whatever you claim it was for. You were sending unknown people to this lady's house, and she's a single woman. And she just made mention that she is protected to put her subscribers, because you know we actually was worried about her over here. We know your people don't give a fuck about you; they just want to hear your dumb ass go off. But we were worried about Tay, so she reassured us that hey, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And she's like, yeah, she mentioned that she carries and she don't want to hurt nobody else. Girl will stay from around now. The fuck? It's very easy. Stay your ass from around now. Brownie said they're very befitting, aren't they, Brownie? So I told you I've been having a ball, y'all. I've been celebrating my birthday all weekend, and I've been having a time. So that's why I ain't hopped up on here to speak on all this sooner. Cause I did see I caught your lives, boo. But yes, I've been having to hop up here. I've been meaning to come, y'all. Y'all know it's Aquarius season. We gotta show out. Sweet Essence says we used to call them Bogang shoes growing up. Yeah, that's the kind I need. I'm sure they fit them very well. They can't take it. I wonder, do they ever just laugh too? Because we be funny as fuck. Girl, you know she be over there probably. She probably out there up there sucking her lips together to keep from laughing. Y'all know she be over there with the mad face. That face probably set in stone. She's so bothered, baby. I know everybody else get a cackle. Look, but she's so angry, y'all. She forced her face, baby. She probably can't even make a smile if she tried. You know she over there mad. Cause baby, yeah, we do be having us a good old time over there in that chat, baby. That's what a real party be. PVE said me and Tay on the neck, yes. Like the one twins, and we activated. Exactly. Okay, PVE. And they just really they be so upset. And that's why she be over there on her IG every time somebody, especially Tay. But every time anybody live in, she jump right over on her Instagram because her ass ain't welcomed in motherfucking YouTube no more. YouTube then gated their fucking community and they didn't change the fucking code. And they said, no, bitch, you're not welcome no more. We see you keep trying to change your outfit. We see you keep trying to change your fucking plastic, shake and go, rubber made smelling ass wig. But we ain't letting your ass through this door no more. So all she can do is hop on Instagram. She goes, I'm gonna be on Instagram live later, y'all, to talk about this. Girl, please. Thank you so much, Tay. She said, happy birthday. Hey, one time for the birthday, bitch. Hey, two time for the birthday, bitch. Hey. Thank you, Tay. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. I gotta give me some music, y'all. I got to upgrade my channel. Y'all know my channel turned 2 years old last month, and I didn't even do nothing, y'all. I gotta get on my stuff when it comes to YouTube. I really do. So we can really be over here having us a time as well. I gotta get this shit together. Really learn. Guess once I purchase this motherfucking StreamYard subscription, I ain't gonna have no choice. Because I ain't spending my money for nothing. So I'm gonna get it together over here, baby. We're gonna have to get a money song and all of the above. Thank you, Love Kiki. Say happy birthday. You better than me. I only gave that for $1 and immediately requested it back. I know that. And she was so mad about that, y'all. And that's what she really mean when she be talking about fucking with her cash app. She didn't lie and exaggerate it and talking about people put her number in a fake number to fake like they was her. No, bitch. Ain't nobody did that. PBE literally sent your ass $1 and she snatched that motherfucker back. And that's what you mad. That's what she mean when she say people was fucking with her fucking cash app. Nobody fucking with that cash app probably but the real schemers and scammers that's out there, bitch. I'm about to stun your motherfucking cash app. Everybody needs to speak on this every day. Y'all got them pressed. Hey, thank you, Brownie, my fellow Aquarian. You know what that means. Aquarius season. That's right. Hey, shout out to all the Aquarius. It's our season. Speak with your girl Marcella. Said hey T from TV here. Here from my whole hearted support. And I thank you very much, Marcella. Thank you so much. Thank everybody for joining. Y'all hit that like button. We've been over here mostly everything that's been going on. We know them bitches some liars. And not only are they bad liars, but they some fucking lazy ass liars. I can't even show y'all this video, but please, I'm gonna put the little pre-recorded on there. Because I know y'all remember she got up there and told a bold face lie talking about some she didn't trying to sound like a victim, some yeah, they sent a whole bunch of stuff to YouTube and got all my channels terminated. Bitch, you got yourself terminated Talk about I'm not gonna keep making channels and channels, bitch, because you can't no more. You all out of options. Because if somebody else would have put a channel in their name for you, bitch, yes you would have. Yes, you would have, bitch. You would have snuck right back into the YouTube community like you've been doing for the last past year. Just say don't nobody else, ain't nobody else fucking with you. So they not giving you no more YouTube channels. Thompson, because I'm not gonna let nobody keep telling me that I'm not wanted on their platform. Bitch, they told you you wasn't wanted a few times and you still came back. When they snatched the main page, Truth for TV, you came back. They snatched the conversation with Truth T, you came back. On here for High T page, start getting her shit reported. She had to put your ass out. You know she was trying to ride for you, but you was around there about to get her shit took. So she had to go ahead and set your ass back outside like the alley cat you are. And then your ass went and ran and made them other channels and got them motherfuckers snatched. So bitch, yes you are. You are most definitely the type of bitch that keep running back when somebody shows you that you're not wanted. We already know you can't accept no, and you don't take that. You don't read the room well, baby, which is why your ass is where you are right now because you don't know how to read the room. You don't know how to bow out gracefully. Okay, so that's why your ass with them detachable Velcro ass wigs kept sneaking back on YouTube under other people's name. And you're still here. We know you're still in the bushes. You have several other channels, just not none that you create content on. Well, I don't even know if we can ever call your shit content, but we know you be under them other channels leaving them comments to yourself, girl. So you're still on YouTube. You ain't going nowhere. Which is why after everybody did they live this morning, you ran your ass to Instagram and told nobody. Yeah. Y'all remember she talked that shit talking about Braylon be over there talking to himself. No, bitch. Now look at you. You're over there talking to your motherfucking self, bitch. Don't nobody care what you say, which is why you got to keep announcing 2 to 3, 4 times when you going live over there. I'm going live on my web. She'll make a post. I'm going live at this time on my website, y'all. Like she said, she had to update about the case. I'm going live on my website about the Maurice case. Then the next day she came back and made another post. Another post. I'm going live about the Maurice case, y'all. I'm like, girl, you ain't got to repeat yourself. They heard you the first time. They're not coming. They're not coming, baby. They heard you the fucking first time. Nobody cares. And you know it, which is why now you're getting pissed off because it's been time and time has passed. And you just said in your recent life, yeah, everybody was asking me saying they missed me on YouTube and telling me I need to come back and do this, but y'all don't come over there to my website. The most traffic I got on my website is when y'all was looking for the mess, because yeah, bitch, you're the messy queen. That's the only time they want to fuck with you. And you know it. You thought you had a friend, bitch. Psyched your motherfucking mind for because they don't give a fuck about you. Faces PE said they made their money off of lies. Y'all need to make y'all money off the truth. Okay? The truth. Thank you, PBE. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Said keep coming back like a roach. Exactly. Damn, she don't give a fuck if she done got stepped on. She done got swatted with the fucking broom and she's still limping and dragging her ass back over here to YouTube. And she's still on YouTube. Her ass is just under somebody else's name. Tay said, I just hollered at the Velcro wig. Yes, baby, that shit is detachable. It probably make the little when she pull it off and y'all know how that Velcro sound. When you snatching the other piece off, that shit make that sound and yeah, bitch. We know you here. Oh, she always watching everyone live. Creepy hoe. Exactly. Yep. And fuck in the bushes. The bushes is too nice for her. That bitch be watching out of the sewer drain. That bitch don't be in the bushes. She be in the sewer drain watching everybody live. And as soon as they say something about her, she go hop on. I'm going live. They don't care, honey. You're over there repeating yourself and nobody cares. They do not fuck with you how you thought they fuck with you. Oh, I see. Hey, my sis, YouTube keep me in confusion. Yeah, it keeps everybody in confusion, baby. YouTube, it's been the drama. She watching now. Y'all know she over there in the gutter. We know. We know her ass over there in the motherfucking gutter watching. But she talking about she's suing bloggers, but she's gonna take another L, just like they've been taking these L's for 2 years over there lying, trying to make it seem like something really been going on when ain't nothing been going on. Every motion, every who y'all know got a track record like that. Who y'all know every single motion they have filed in the last 2 years has got denied. Not one has did anything it was supposed to do. So we know she watching for the gutter, but baby, she be trying to take notes, trying to find any little piece she can use to try to flip it. Girl, no ma'am. That shit is not working. It's not. And you better really get it together. So y'all, we been on here. Let me get up off of here, y'all. What is it doing? Run, nigga, run! Run! You don't even want to play this. Y'all know that's how they be like, run, nigga. Your ass getting chased by the law. They coming for your ass, girl. They're coming. Answer the door, ma'am. So y'all, yeah, they filed another motion on the 24th. Black Titanic did. That shit is gonna get dismissed. We ain't even gotta read her motion. We ain't even gotta read that shit to know the motherfucking outcome. Her ass is grass once again. On is not returning to that motherfucking case. No matter how many motions she filed with that court, they're not gonna be put back on that case. They're not gonna give your ass no motherfucking money. Okay, as far as True Beggar, YouTube has definitely thrown your ass out like last week's trash on several occasions, and you keep sneaking your ass back in. You keep digging holes under the fences and shit, sneaking your ass back in here to watch people. We know you be in everybody's lives. We know your ass be in the sewer listening to everybody, but no, we don't have anything that's going to help you. We're going to keep having us a good old key and laughing at your ass at your expense, because when everybody asked you to leave them the fuck alone, you didn't understand that. You didn't understand that no means no, and to stop mentioning people. So nobody gives a fuck about your cease and desist. That's not gonna do anything. You can't ignore other people's cease and desist and then turn around and send them a cease and desist and think the court is going to be on your side. Ma'am, quit wasting this fucking paper. You, your mama, everybody else, y'all need to just go sit the fuck down, get some new weaves, and focus on other things. Because it's not working here. We see True Turd gets where she gets it. Honestly, neither one of them know when to quit, like mama, like daughter. Exactly. And that has to be some type of mental illness. That has to be. I'm sorry, it has to be. Like, to the point, it is just crazy how they think the world. That girl really got on an Instagram live and said, I hope the judge sees this. This is the only way I know how to help. Bitch, how is getting on social media the only way you know how to help? But when it came to helping BT fight Maurice, bitch, oh, you knew how to find a lawyer. You knew how to get up the money to pay said lawyer, allegedly. You knew where to go file these motions. You knew when to go show up to court. Y'all knew to beg for some lunch money, some motherfucking parking meter money. Y'all knew that y'all needed new wigs, new suits, new motherfucking stockings, because y'all got holes in them. You knew all of that when it came time to prepare for the case against Own and Maurice Scott. But you don't know how to help this girl in a court of law because she got a PPO on her, and you claim that she is not you. But the only way you know how to help is to get your ass on Instagram and lie. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. How is that the only thing you know how to do, and that's the only way you know how to help? Is to get on social media and yap like you've been yapping. The same yappers that got your ass in this mess that you've been using. That's the only way you know how to get her off, by going on live and mentioning this girl name over 75 times. But that's your only way you knew how to help somebody. Girl, the fuck out of here. And she got on there and lied too, talking about I'm gonna put that in my motherfucking voiceover video too. She got on there and told the bold-faced lie, something. And Journey to Jasmine, she thank you, sir. We'll go off. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She said happy birthday. Hey, one time for the birthday, bitch. Thank you so much, sir. We'll go off. I appreciate it. But she got her ass on there and talk about some. And Journey to Jasmine came over to my website like she the victim. I ain't never said nothing about that girl a day in my life. Girl, you are I mean, we knew you were a liar, but what keeps surprising me is the laziness of it all. Like, I knew the truth wasn't nowhere in you. But, bitch, I at least thought you had enough sense that if you was going to lie, to lie a little better. You know what I'm saying? She said she never said nothing about Journey to Jasmine. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. At the time I heard that live video, Tay, when did y'all go to court? That was the 14th. So she went live on her Instagram on January the 14th and said she had never said anything about Journey to Jasmine, y'all, when she still had the post on her motherfucking Instagram that she made about Journey to Jasmine. All you literally had to do was scroll down this bitch Instagram and the post she made, and I'm gonna put it in my voiceover video because we already know what StreamYard hating, and they won't let me show y'all on here. But I have the receipts, and I do have the receipts that it was still on there at the time your ass was lying. We all know now she in the bushes, so she probably finna go run and delete that shit. Bitch, too late. I already got the screenshots and I already got the video proving that as of January the 14th, when you told that motherfucking lie, the post was still on your page. The literal post she made about Journey to Jasmine was still on her fucking Instagram page, y'all. And she went live and told her motherfucking subscribers that she had never said anything about Journey to Jasmine a day in her life. Well, bitch, who life is you using? Because you said something about that girl. What is it? Not a day in your life. Like that, and that goes to show how much she think about you motherfuckers that actually subscribe to her and get out here and try to defend her. If it's any of y'all left, because I noticed her shit got them views and got liked, you know. So we know y'all waking up a little bit. Y'all just don't want to say nothing. That's fine. Just move y'all ass to the back of the line. But yeah, that goes to show how much she think about y'all dumb asses. She sat there and lied to y'all while she still had the fucking post on her page. Girl, get the fuck out of here, bitch. You're not even a good liar. You can't do nothing right, girl, at this point. Other than begging, because you got your little coin from begging. And she said, she said in the video, she said, because she called me a hater. She called my name and said, I'm just mad because she's attached to something monumental. So she's starting a GoFundMe and getting online, begging motherfuckers for their hard-earned money and accomplishment. She said that was something that she did in her life that was monumental. God damn, bitch. You must have ain't did shit in your life. If starting a GoFundMe to beg for other people money was something monumental in your motherfucking life, I mean, goddamn, what do you consider having your kids? Because that's probably the only other thing you done did worthwhile on this good old earth was be fruitful and multiply like the Bible told your ass to do. Other than that, you ain't followed no other instructions in the Bible. If you think starting begging for some fucking money was monumental. Yeah, Tay, remember you said you think that's the goddamn the most money they seen in their life. It had to be, baby, because she referred to that as a monumental moment in her life. And she old as hell for that to be a monumental moment in her life. Like, girl, the fuck out of here. We see now why you so mad and upset about why you were so hell bent on getting the recognition That's why every time you mentioned, every video you made, you mentioned making the GoFundMe, because that was something monumental to you. Now we see why she wanted all the praises, y'all. She ain't got shit else in life. Nothing at all. They don't even be deleting the evidence like people stupid. Exactly. I'm talking about anybody that was watching her motherfucking Instagram live that day, all they literally had to do was scroll down and the post about Journey to Jazz was right fucking near in their face. But you ain't never talked about this girl a day in your life, bitch. Like I said, I don't know who life she living, because a day in her life, she definitely talked about that motherfucking girl. Her and Here for Hot Tea both. They tried to get online and body shame that girl, but they all for black women. And talking about what's funny about trying to take enough income from a black woman. What's funny about getting a black woman thrown off YouTube? What's funny about putting a black woman online in her robe? What's funny about calling my mama a low down, dirty, dick, ditch digging dog? What's funny? Bitch, what's funny is you're lying. Y'all had all the jokes for black women when y'all hopped y'all ass on y'all motherfucking page. Y'all was up there trying to body shame that motherfucking girl. You compared her to a fucking, what is it, a seal, a sea lion? I think it was a sea lion because they had them damn teeth. You compared her to that. Here for Hot Tea, put a fucking Humpty Dumpty egg on her motherfucking page that's probably still there. Y'all tried to body shame another black woman. What's funny about that? Hmm. What's funny about harassing black women? You have harassed Cameron Worrell since about 2023, calling this lady out her name, putting her pictures on your motherfucking channel, talking about her son and his weight, trying to talk about her family. What's funny about that? What's funny about you posting Shay Renee family on your YouTube? What's funny about posting a black family online in a negative light? Hmm? What's funny about stalking and harassing Tay and calling her Lassie and calling her Cujo and talking about her? What's funny about that? What's funny about you calling me out my name, calling me a whole bag of bitches, saying you wish my channel fail, my channel's gonna fail, and calling me, what she called me, Slow Joe. She called me ghetto. What's funny about that? When I can read better than you, bitch, but you calling me ghetto? Hmm? What's funny about that? I'm a black woman. What's so funny about you trying to get all these people, the Gossip Girls, Brownie, DDM? You saying they was lying, saying DDM was looking up people information at her job. Well, what's funny about all that? What's funny about you talking about PVE, saying her sister should have never helped her and gave her no kidney and all that shit? What's funny about that, bitch? I'll wait. Because I know we done said a whole bunch of funny shit about you and your crater pussy having ass. We've said a lot of shit about you that was funny. But the shit you said about us wasn't funny. Nobody talked about your bastard ass kids like you called Empress baby, but turned around and said that your motherfucking kids was not born during the marriage. It was monumental because that was the most she was able to successfully scam out of people. And I will have to be with you when you are right, Brownie. Because she probably thought none of her little schemes and scams was going to ever hit that hard like that. And it was all because sympathy, and she was willing to lie on a black man. Y'all got on here and lied on Maurice. Y'all got us out here defending fucking Maurice Scott as many times as he to put his motherfucking foot in his mouth. Y'all got out here and call this man a drug kingpin, knowing that he's a lawyer. And y'all very much could have ruined his reputation if motherfuckers took you serious. So it's like, what's funny about that? Y'all dragged Stormy for motherfucking damn near every day about her looks, her business. You tried to this bitch tried to stage a protest from online. She said people needed to go to LA to boycott Stormy Steele TikTok live. Bitch, that's just how big of a hater you was, bitch. You was literally hating from another state. Or are you in California? Are you in California? They the only black women we see because we ain't black women when they're trying to destroy us. Exactly. Get on here talking about some sympathy, talking about what's funny after you done said the shit you done said about people and their families. You talk so bad about fucking Uppity and Uppity's mama who was fighting a fucking terminal illness, and you tried to laugh talking about how her GoFundMe wasn't getting donations, and that was a black woman who life was on the line. Same as PBE. She's a black woman who life was on the line. She needed a life-saving transplant, you bitch. And you got up here and you made jokes about it and you provided a platform for other ugly ass, dog face, stale breath ass bitches to get on there and talk they shit. Because every time I click on one of them bitches' profile that be in your comments talking shit, them bitches is butt ugly. I'm talking about busted and motherfucking disgusted, bitch. But y'all get on here and try to talk about people. You posted PBE motherfucking mug shots. Oh, you did a lot of shit, but you got on here talking about when Keita popped her big fluffy ass out that motherfucking door, talking about it's me, and talking about putting her on the internet, embarrassing her. You put PBE fucking mugshots on the internet in an attempt to embarrass her. I just want all of y'all to handle her in these courts like a hurricane. She gonna get her ass whooped like she been getting her ass. And I don't mean that physically, Your Honor. We know she listening. She waiting till somebody threaten her as she claimed. No, they're gonna whoop your ass legally in court, baby. Let me clarify, because we don't need you trying to take any little bit. Y'all know she be listening for any little piece that she can twist. See, Your Honor. She gonna sound like SpongeBob. Oh, you wanna whoop my ass? When that nigga that always was hiding them pickles under his tongue wanted to whoop SpongeBob ass. That's how she gonna sound when she go to court. Oh, they said they was gonna whoop my ass. No. We don't have to put no hands on you. We're gonna put them legal documents on your ass. That's what's been whooping your ass, ma'am. The truth. In these legal court proceedings. Nobody is gonna touch you, ma'am. So quit lying. Talking about she can't go out her house without people with tinted windows following her, girl. But I thought you weren't Keita. So how does anybody know who you is? Broke, busted, and disgusted, baby. Exactly. And Flavor Flav should never talk about nobody at all. At the fuck all. Fluffy just took me out, friend. I'm weak. Yeah, she brought her ass to that motherfucking door. Talking about something, it's me. Thought she had a motherfucking friend then. See, that's your problem. You don't think you have a motherfucking friend. She just seen a man. You know, she's so fucking delusional, y'all. And the bitch so motherfucking dick thirsty because y'all know she been over there not getting her none. The bitch just seen a man. She didn't even see the uniform. She just seen two men show up at her motherfucking house. And she just popped out and said, it's me. Because she seen two men. And she's that desperate for attention. But want to talk about putting somebody online, trying to embarrass them. Girl, you put that girl mug shots on here, trying to fucking embarrass her, knowing you sitting behind the motherfucking screen and talking your shit. But you want to try to twist it and play victim. Girl, bye. Whooping her ass without an attorney or a GoFundMe. Hello, server go off. You can say that shit again. I'm talking about without they little Karen Humphreys, without other people money, without other people having to open their motherfucking pocketbooks. They've been dragging their ass just like just dragging their ass all up and down the street like a little rag doll. Now so bad. Now they so whooped out now they don't even want to be associated with damn near each other or the GoFundMe. She talking about she gonna turn off. She's gonna delete her Instagram, girl. Bye. She be hoping people gonna jump in them comments like, no, True T, don't go. And ain't nobody gave a fuck about her since a fuck was gave, girl. After the first time they kicked your ass off YouTube and snatched your ass out by your maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's not ass wig. When they threw you off the set the first time, people ain't never doubled back, bitch. That's why your second channel didn't get past them 3,000 likes. I mean, not likes, 3,000 subs. Yeah. How can you thought you was them subs really went to her head, y'all? And them little views, she really thought people was fucking with her because she said here fucked up a page with what she had like 30 some thousand subscribers to only be able to only get 3,000 back. Girl, that wasn't even half your shit. But you think you was that motherfucking love talking about other people's views, talking about what they don't get no views. No, baby, you don't either. The fuck is you talking about? You don't get no views either, love. Sitting behind the screen looking like a real pusha, huh? Or something. She couldn't afford to buy more subbies. Hey, she probably was using that YouTube check to buy them allegedly. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But y'all, that's really all I got. I'm gonna put this video up for y'all. I'm gonna do a little quick voiceover video. It's not gonna even be that long. Just showing, for documentation purposes only. Just showing what has been said and establishing that this lady has told lies when we know otherwise. So I'm gonna put a little video together. I'm gonna post that up later. And I don't know if somebody else is gonna go live, but I'm gonna see y'all in the chats and I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for coming over here and joining me. Thank y'all for the super chats, everybody that sent me super chats and told me happy birthday. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. It means a lot. It's Aquarius season. Shout out to all the Aquariuses. Yeah, you do it best. I'm sorry, y'all. We do it best. So thank y'all again for that. Hit the like button if you didn't hit it on your way in. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.